I was lost in the warmth of the blanket. Then my eyes opened and I saw that beautiful white curtain in my room turn into golden due to the sunlight. And yes, that was it. I was now already out of the blanket, wondering how the outside world is like. Many visuals were dancing in my mind. You might wonder as if I am in the Everest base camp. Wish I was. But after many gloomy and dully cloudy days, today was a sunshine. It was not like that of the Northern Hemisphere, obviously, but it still had that enough charm to make me smile. And maybe smiling for the sunny, warm day was only meant to be there for a while. Green trees far away and clouds, they were in a hurry, as if they had to go on a date with the mountains. And after a few hours, clouds were blooming like that of a flower, and soon the valley was covered by the dark clouds. The sunlight was gone, wind started dancing hard, and maybe it was dancing in the metallic song. And I smelled that lovely, fresh, earthy aroma of an approaching rainstorm, tipped my thinking from its early sneaking feeling that it's going to rain, probably. Soon, the tiny raindrops falls on my face when I look up straight into the sky, and it was just marvelous. I would love to get drenched in the rain, but doing it now wasn't a good idea. I went back to my room with some idea dancing in my mind. So let me create a picture for you. A cup and a paper on the table, a pen, light rain outside, a perfect setting to write something down. It may or may not have any meaning, but it is still worth penning. While the rain fills the potholes of road and ponds, my mother brings a cup filled with tea, better known as chia. The smell of the spices brewing for a cup of tea, it's more or less like the smell of your mother asking you to wake up on a winter morning when the sun has not yet risen and the birds have just started to sing that hymn. The aroma of the dry leaves, light, fresh, soothing fragrance of chia that makes the whole thing so perfect. A cup of tea belongs to this rainy afternoon, no matter whether you are having it in a fancy cup or not. Seeing the vapors of the tea fading away, I wish, just like the rain washes away the dust from the leaves, to have all the happiness washed away from our hearts as well. Every time you bring it close to your lips and smell it and take the first sip, you'll remember the beautiful midsummer evening, the paper, the scribbled notes, and thus the first cup of tea in the morning. Believe me, try the best to enjoy the sound of the dripping water, the smell of the wet soil, and the clear surrounding. With all the dust settled down, the ground has been left clean and green, wet and vulnerable. And not taking a nap in rain is incomplete for me, so I took a nap. Then finally the downpour comes to an end. The sky breaks open, revealing the sun and warming the earth. The feeling in this moment is just so priceless. It seems like the rain has painted the whole city, adding contrast and saturation to it. After the rain, it brings a calming effect, and one can seek solitude from it. And of course, the earthy smell is still there that makes your nostrils so overwhelming. That silence breaks through the chirping of the birds as they are back in the sky, waiting for the sunset. With clear sky is always worth it. And well, every cloud has a silver lining came to be true. It was now near dusk with the sky growing dark in the distance. So I end it here. The darkness falls, and I'm calling for the dawn.